cuffs, and swords. The feminine, that's the feminine arena. Then you got wands. It's the divine masculine arena because he's the king of wands. Got one up on you, feminine. I'll get to that later. Wands are actions and behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done. Not what
Let that play while I get the spread out. Twin flames and union recognition.
Why what you finna do don't matter because what you've done got karma and accountability attached to it. That's something. What you're doing got karma and accountability attached to it. What you feel like finna do has nothing attached to it. So thus it's no thing.
That boy was kidding.
Wands are also the noun, the current. You know, the king, ing. We living, we learning, we earning over here. You breathing, you listening, speaking right now. It's all great. Pentacles. Wands and pentacles are the divine masculine arena. Feminine, somewhere you need to enter. You need to enter this arena eventually. And just being a feminine energy, you gotta get in your masculine shit. Masculine is good for you to enter the feminine arena, which is your heart and mind. Cups of swords.
I'll start at the pentacles.
Pentacles. The beat. Persons, places, and things is what a pinnacle is. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pinnacles, things, places, people expire, have expiration dates, or temporary. I'm gonna walk and talk pinnacle. I got an expiration date. Purpose of float pinnacle. Or half of one, half a globe pinnacle, whatever it is even if it's a matrix, this motherfucker's still pinnacle, which means it's temporary. It has an expiration date. You understand what I'm saying? And it will expire. The sun will expire. You know what I'm saying? Things coming up. Why you don't hold tight
be selling
the
your
shit?
soul to stay here.
Because pinnacles get replaced, get supplemented, get new pinnacles, you lose old pinnacles, no matter how you lose them, whether they're lost, whether they're stolen, whether God removes them from you, whether the world removes them from you.
The world.
Hey, don't hold on too tight to a pinnacle. Right? It's message. Overall energy.
Let's get with this message. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hear me out, and I'll be talking. I swear, I'll be dropping knowledge. I just feel that since it's coming from me, whatever y'all on, that's y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a messenger here. It came in this form. You know what I mean? And if you can't digest this, I mean, you'll come through and steal the lingo, steal all my shit, and redecorate it and put it in some namaste dip and serve it out to the public and shit. I mean, tell motherfuckers where you get the shit from, but you know, like, it is what it is. Don't let me stop you from your ascension process. You know what I'm saying? I'm an excellent motherfucking coach, teacher, business consultant, preacher, teacher. You know? Won't love the kids, you know what I'm saying? Definitely here for the youth, them. Mainly here to protect and, you know, watch over the feminine and shit, because without them, we're nothing. So, let's give it this message. Got a good spread out here. This is Twin Flames and Union, Reunion, and Recognition. Twin Flame recognition is like when you first meet your twin. And remember, recognition starts well before you and your twin end up in the same place you found each other. Really look at your life before you met your twin. Like the whole transition phase you was going through. Because whatever the fuck you was going through, your masculine, divine feminine was going through the same shit. And y'all met at the same place. Obviously, because y'all was in the same fucking place. If y'all weren't in the same place in life, y'all wouldn't be able to meet. If the masculine had shit that he was going on at the time, he could be a she be, you know, he rocking. And feminine, if you wasn't going through the shit you was going through, or had the shit you had, or, you know, shit you was on at the point of your life when you met, then y'all wouldn't have met. Maybe feminine, if you was on your shit and everything was cool and kosher, you wouldn't even met your twin. You'd just be living for the world. Doing worldly shit like the 70% of the karmics that's out here. Oblivious to the path and purpose and divine love and ascension and evolution and shit. You know, the psychic, spiritual realm and shit. 4th, 5th dimension and all that there. Masculine, you know, if your master's on this shit, like really he was on the life that he wanted to live and all that there, he wouldn't been in the place where he met you. And what you was going through, getting to wherever the point of origin in this shit started, which is recognition, which lasts 2 years after that initial spark. Really look at your journey prior to meeting your master. Really find that shit out. Figure out. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the motherfucker. Figure out what the fuck he was going through prior to meeting you. I guarantee you it was common. I was probably going through the same shit, but different. I wave my right hand in the mirror. It's the left hand waving at me. I'm obviously single and shit, but I'll be married waving myself in the mirror, you know what I mean? Because it'd be a left hand with a motherfucking ring on and waving back with his right hand with the ring waving. It's the same shit, but different. It's these subtle differences you got to spot. Reflection. People talking reflection. Mainly your divine masculine. So when he do it, pay attention to that shit. He should be, you know, he rocking. So when other motherfuckers doing it, you can hear the same shit. The shit your masculine does to you, feminine, is shit you need to do to the world. The shit your feminine does to you, masculine, you just need to recognize. Say that shit one more time for the niggas in the back. The shit your feminine does to you, divine masculine, recognize it. So all you gotta do is recognize what the fuck your feminine doing. What's she on with you? Why is she on the shit she on with you? He be she be he, now be rocking. Shit is deep. And it's a forever thing. You two was doing this shit in another place and time. On a whole nother pinnacle. Prior to this current time. This pinnacle we're on doing this shit. And when we leave here, we're gonna meet again. And tomorrow I promise to nobody. So even if you're divine masculine, do die. Even if you're divine feminine, do die. Divine masculine. You will see them again. Anybody you're gonna see in the afterlife and recognize is gonna be your divine counterpart. Maybe that is a curse. Which is why masculines run or are so repulsed by their feminines, because it's almost like, it's almost like they subconsciously know who you are and been trying to avoid you like a plague. Maybe some shit you did in your former life fucked it up for this life for you. I'm starting to feel like I did some fucked up shit in my past life because that shit was real. This life has been very real. Since the day I hopped out the gooch, nigga. Hey, listen. Shit been real. Almost like boot camp, almost like training. It has to be something like that. You know what I mean? I think I did some shit. Maybe I fucked up the twin flame situation last lifetime. Maybe I quit. Maybe I gave up on my masculine, whatever. Because I swear, it's like my masculine got some shit against me. This era, this time, this period. You feel me? And it shows in his subconscious actions. Because masculines move subconsciously through the shit. I'm going to say this when we get to the read. Masculines move subconsciously. So don't knock them or hate them for half the shit that they do. All you can do is just get to know them. Get to know them. Take what you can gift in your masculine, even if it's fucking scraps, man. These fucking scraps mean something. It's like dreams. I don't dream that much. I smoke a lot of weed and shit. I don't dream that much. When I do, I don't remember that much either. But all I need to remember is three things. Small things. Could be I seen a balloon in my dream. Could be it was just nighttime in my dream. Could be it was storming that day. Or I seen the tornado in the distance. Or it was a fucking Friday or some shit like that. Little shit like that you're going to get from. All you need to do is type in Friday in the dream interpretation. I do dream interpretations, by the way. Good ones. And I'm just spilling my secret. I just do research on the meanings of the shit that you dream about and get something from that. And then somehow, like I always do, tie it into your subconscious. Tell you what the fuck your subconscious is telling you. And put it in a neat, nice, bow tie way and serve it to you right for a cheap ass price. I think dream interpretations are like $25 here at LLE.Ascension. But at any rate, like the littlest things can give you a lot. The smallest detail has a lot of information. It's just what you're getting out of it, right? So let's go with it. First card in this message, we got the Queen of Cups. This is the Psychic card, or my X-Men card. Divines, if you were divine masculine or you were divine feminine, then you are a fucking psychic. Psychics are different. If you are divine masculine or divine feminine, you have powers. Some type of power. Me, I'm Gambit and X-Men. Very smart, very slick, very wise. I can see shit the average person can't see. You understand what I'm saying? It's like magic. My psychic intuition. Gambit is a psychic. He has psychic abilities which make him a psychic. Not like he does what I do, but he's got cards. Maybe he is a tarot reader. Who knows? I'm nice without cards. But with them, I'm deadly. You know what I'm saying? I keep that pole, you know what I'm saying? Like Gambit do. So, if I was X-Men, I'd be Gambit. My twin flame, he'll be motherfucking Wolverine. He can change his DNA in ways I've never seen before. He can heal from wounds I've never seen people heal the way he's healed. Fast as he can heal. Yeah. It deals with the physical. It deals with the body. It deals with like health and regeneration and almost like immortality. Motherfucker's 30 years my senior, but like I say, man, motherfucker is like a teenager, man, young at heart on a lot of shit. The shit that he's physically been through, shit no human being has survived it. And grew and evolved from it and physically heal from it the way he did. He's a fucking walking, talking miracle. He's, like I said, I've been in healthcare for about 12, 14 years. And I've never seen a motherfucker come back from the shit that he went through, health-wise, physically, in a manner and in a rate that he's done it. That nigga's Wolverine. He can survive anything. He survived so many eras. That's why he's still here. You know? You got Jean Grey's out here. I got a cousin. This nigga know how to teleport with his dark ass. This nigga's Nightcrawler. Hey, it's just how you tapping into it. And like I said, you got Siths, you know, like Cuz and some other family members, you know what I'm saying? And then you got like Jedi's, like myself and my twin and shit. And then you got people like the Greys who in between. I think my twin is a Grey. In between the Sith and the Jedi side. He a little dark, but righteous. Anyway, and this is recognizing your power. This is all about intuition. That's what the part of a psychic is. The main core and source of your power is your intuition. But you know how you get powers, though? Trauma. And we're not going to talk or get too much into the trauma, because that's why this shit is fairly important. But feminine, you went through some traumatic ass shit. And that trauma gave you powers. Masculine. Masculine goes through worse shit. There is no competition on who went through the most suffering, pain, anguish, defeat, disappointment, loss. Masculine wins. This makes him the fucking king. He's went through shit. Like I say, you couldn't survive feminine. You wouldn't survive feminine because you ain't even built for the shit your masculine has mastered or has survived or has lived through, or you know. There ain't no competition. And that's why masculine has that attitude towards you. Like, you can never go through what the fuck I've been through or survive what I've been through. Like, he has the upper hand on you somehow. When it comes to the trauma award, he gets the motherfucking gold. You got silver, though. Power. Most of us psychics, most of us X-Men superheroes out here, we all went through some traumatic ass shit. I don't want details with the trauma, but if you was asking why you chosen, why you kind of had these abilities, feminine, masculine, your trauma. It's almost like it. Oh my God, I'm just thinking about the whole lane that the trauma shit goes to, and in its relation to power, and how the motherfuckers Siths from the other side are using that shit to their advantage every day with the shit that they own. If you know, you know. Moving on, bottom line, more important than anything, you got the Ace of Cups. It's a self-care, self-respect, self-admiration, self-identification, self-realization. Shit, real divine to go through and master its energy. Self-love, you gotta love yourself. Why? So you can love somebody else. Why? So if you go through this dark-ass world not getting no love from nobody, you at least giving that shit to yourself. Hello. Self-respect. You gotta respect yourself. Number one, to give people something to respect. But it ain't really about the people because you got self-respect. Respect yourself so you can give respect to others. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't get that right back. Shit, I tell my twin all the time. Like, you know, man, I'm always gonna have love, respect, and admiration for you. Despite how you try to kill that shit. Despite all the shit you do to make it seem like that ain't it. It is what it is, bro. Because I've mastered respect. That's why I can respect you, the shit you be on. Self-identification. You gotta know who the fuck you are. And once you ain't confusing people, or confusing yourself, or sending out mixed signals, confusing motherfuckers, or confusing yourself. You know, but you know who the fuck you are. Like I say, people can recognize who you are, and you can see yourself in other people, like your twin. Self-identification. ID who you are, so there's no fucking confusion on who you are. And what I mean by that is know if you're a divine masculine or a divine feminine. So you can stop looking at feminine videos and thinking that's what you vibe into. In reality, you're a masculine and have been a masculine all along. And once you start looking at yourself, putting yourself in that masculine position, and really start cross-watching the videos as you being a masculine, it's gonna blow your fucking mind. Damn, I guess I am. Thus, you look at your divine masculine as the divine feminine that he is. And then looking at him as a feminine and seeing you as a masculine, your actions and behavior make sense. So does his. But it all starts with self. Feminine, you're going to get on that energy and master that energy well before your masculine does. But if you don't master it, he won't. So, skip it. Eat potatoes. Energy you coming into and coming out of feminine, and energy you're coming into and coming out of masculine. Feminine, you got the 9 of Pentacles. Masculine, you got the 8 of Pentacles. Both good positions. Feminine, you at the step after masculine. So you a little bit ahead in your Pentacles process stage you're going through right now. And whatever you're going through, feminine, your masculine's going to go through. And whatever your masculine's going to go through, you're going to go through. This is for divines, right? How do divines move in an infinity? This is you, feminine. This is your masculine, feminine. Like, whatever the fuck you're going through, your masculine's going to go through that. Whatever the fuck you're getting over, your masculine's going to get over on that shit too. Sometimes he surpasses you in this journey because he gets shit that you don't. Sometimes you surpass him because he gets shit that you don't. Sometimes union, reunion, recognition, you two are on the same fucking plane, moving together in unison as one. Harmony. That's really what twin flame union recognition is. It's harmony. You two on one page. Ain't no fucking confusion. You two on the same boat. You two on the same lane. Y'all racing and, you know, it's like y'all neck to neck. You understand what I'm saying? That's union. That's reunion. That's recognition. When you two are here. Usually y'all here. And it's here because it's here. It's like a fucking electron attached to a motherfucking atom or some shit. That motherfucker just gonna be, you know, moving around. So 9 of Pentacles is an ace. I mean, it's an A. It's 90%. That's an A, right? This is having a life and more. Divine masculine, you're at the 8 of Pentacles. This is just having a life. What's a life? Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed you sleeping on, 4 walls you call your shelter. Your house is a part of your life. Your crib, you know, apartment, shack, whatever you room, whatever you staying at. Your car, your job is in your life. You know, your children is in your life. Your twin flame is in your life. Masculine, feminine. God is in your life, right? The average person don't have a life. And it don't matter what the fuck you got in your life. Your life is what you make it. So you can have everything and have nothing. Like most of these celebrities and high elite motherfuckers. Or you can have nothing and have everything. Like people who you think live in desolate or in third world countries or who have nothing. They got everything. Yeah, here we are in America with a lot of shit. Really ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Pinnacles is what you make it. You know? When you're in this position, you can revel for the fact that you actually have something in life. Told you, the average motherfucker ain't got nothing tangible, nothing of substance, nothing real. Fake ass world. A lot of people got shit that's fake, you know what I'm saying? Having real shit in this fake ass world. It's rare. Masculine, you have that. You actually say you got a good life. Despite what you think. Despite, you know what I'm saying? You might not feel like you got a good life. You might not think you had to be, but you are. Feminine, you got life and more. Not only do you have a life, you got something more than that. You got purpose. You got path. You got divine love. You got something more. You know what I mean? It's like, and when you're in a position like this, you can either take more and help yourself or take more and help somebody else. Masculine had this last week, and I told him to take this and help somebody else. Feminine, you should do the same. Take this pinnacle, give it to your masculine. Yeah, it's kind of gonna put him here and put you here, but at the same time, you still in a good position. You wouldn't be. You know, masculine needs this. It's like, or maybe your masculine, because he gave up a pinnacle last week. And my energies usually range from like 2 days to like 6 months tops. Each reading that I give put online, that's usually like the time frame of the energy of it. You know what I'm saying? Each one of them. It's like the mask is gonna give you something, and you're gonna get it right back. Whatever this is gonna be something good. This is energy y'all coming out though. More smoke, feminine. When it comes to your life, you got awareness. You know, your life and everything in it. You in a good position, and it's like you're gonna get awareness on exactly what to do with this pen. Masculine, you in your life, you're gonna see that happiness engulfs your life. You spent a majority of your life thinking this energy doesn't exist. Ten of Cups is happiness, emotional contentment, or emotional fulfillment. It took all the way to this moment in time that you can actually sit here and say that you're happy with how your life turned out, given what's transpired recently. Now, two red cards. I gotta pick another red card. It's another red card. It's a warning for either the masculine or the feminine. Let's see. Ooh, we got the 4-1. Twin flame union, reunion, recognition. You know, when it comes to your life, masculine, one thing that makes you the happiest, I told you, is your twin flame demo. Why? Because, like I say, the praise, love, respect, admiration your feminine gives you, you ain't getting that from nobody. They don't even know how to give this shit to you. Told you, this shit is medieval. This shit is like a knight and a princess. This shit is like King Arthur's court, nigga. This shit is like Rapunzel. This shit is like Prince Charming, dog. The feminine has a very, not Disney, not fantasy way of looking at y'all connection. I'm saying it's just more than what it is. Just think about it. We was born in times when, like I said, medieval times. You know, you send letters by horseback, or you just wait to see people to see people. You know, there was a lot of wars going on, there was a lot of battles going on, there was a lot of shit to do. It was a different time back then. You know, it took weeks to get places by horseback, by foot. You probably want to go see your lover to, you know, another 3, 6, 8 months. Might be a year or two go by while they're fighting on the western front of the country or some shit, doing whatever it is that they do. And the only way you guys can leave and communicate is through letters. Think of it, a time before mail, before phones, before calls, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Well, the only way you was gonna hear from the love of your life was by seeing them in person or getting like an actual letter from them, which is why I preach write letters to your twin, because I'm saying that's old school shit. You know what I mean? You've been MIA from your twin for a long ass time. You look in your mailbox and see a letter from your beloved, from your divine. Whether y'all separated, cool or not. That's just old school. Chivalry, that's old school. Like I say, I look at my masculine like a king, and I'm like a royal knight. Or I look at my masculine like my fucking Jedi, and I'm the Padawan. That's my master. Even though I will be a master myself, even though I'm not going to be a Padawan forever, you know? It's all about growth and evolution and shit. And the student becomes a teacher. And the teacher also becomes a student. Currently, a lot of masters are going to really appreciate their twin flame situation for what it is. It's a beautiful ray of sunshine in this dark ass world. Feminine, in regards to the masculine, in regards to yourself, you got the 5 of Cups. This is loneliness, emotional isolation, or physical isolation. Let's put some smoke on this. Knight of Pentacles. This is grooming. So, feminine energy you going through right now in union recognition is grooming yourself to be in a class by yourself. Say that shit one more time. It's grooming yourself to be in a class by yourself. If you are a divine, you are in a class by yourself. What does that mean? You're some type of prodigy. Best way I could put an example is, like I say, a 9-year-old high school senior. You're obviously a prodigy. You're a senior in high school at 9 years old. You're going to graduate probably at 10 and be shit, you know, in college from like ages 10 to maybe 14, 15. And even when you graduate with your undergrad, you're probably gonna go for that master's and that doctorate because these bio doctors, you'll be a full grown adult. It sucks you being out of high school as a kid. You can't bond with the high schoolers because it ain't your time to. The shit that high schoolers are doing are shit you ain't even gonna be doing to maybe like your doctorate year in college and shit. When you're doing your dissertation and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just gonna take more time. You're advancing very fucking well. You're a fucking prodigy. That's this solace you take from it. Is you are different. You are in a class by yourself. You are fucking special. You're so special. You're so special. You're so special. Like you're special. You ain't no right nigga. You a super nigga. Like I said, you a motherfucking X-Men. You know what I'm saying? You're not like the next man. Take solace in that. That's why you're in this twin flame demo. That's why you're going through half the shit you're going through spiritually. That's why you evolve. You can't go from Jean Grey to the Phoenix without dying. You can't go from Jean Grey to motherfucking Phoenix without dying. And your masculine is the one that kills you. All spiritualities, I'm telling you. Your masculine is like the fucking sun. Burns you up beyond recognition. It's like Terminator falling into the motherfucking molten lava with his thumb up on some doo-doo. Like, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Except you rise up from this lava into a whole new fucking creature. That's all your master is doing. He's doing this shit for your own good, but doing it subconsciously. How does your master change you to a new person? To a fucking phoenix? How does he kill you? He destroys you. He destroys your mindset, every aspect of what you thought was real. And, it's different. Like, even meeting your twin, like I said, it's divine love, man. Divine love is different from regular love, man. This shit is different. You only know, if you win a demo. For those outsiders who are like, just checking in to see what twin flames really are and shit like that, hey, it's the shit biscuits. It can really change you into a whole other person. But like I said, this shit ain't for everybody. You're literally like in a class by yourself, alone. And your twin flame is basically the student that's in your class now. You've been in the class by yourself your whole academic career, and you only halfway through here at this high school at 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's like the door opens. It's like, hey, we got a new student, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, wow, like, yes, yes. Like, they're a kid, I'm a kid. They're smart, I'm smart. They're a fucking prodigy, I'm a prodigy. Except I ain't in a class by myself no more. We in a class by ourselves. And you're being groomed with another prodigy. And what happens when two prodigies meet? Or two alphas meet? Or there's two subs in the picture? Has to be balanced. But before balance is a fight for power. And that's really all this twin flame situation is. Like, okay, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, I'm better than you. Well, we need to acknowledge that we're both great, but at the same time, figure out a way to figure out who's better. Let's work on that. A common denominator, harmony. Masculine, you in regards to the feminine, you got the Six of Wands. This is wins, victories, and celebrations. Once again, not only are you seeing happiness with your twin flame demo, shit you haven't seen happen. Like you never, like I said, a lot of masters ain't even accepted their twin flame demo. They're gonna start doing that shit. They've been wanting to, but they just ain't been buying into the shit because they really ain't felt nothing in their life that resonates. That this should be embraced. That this shit is real. That this is good for them. Like I said, it's gonna take a lot of bullshit, a lot of trial and error, a lot of goofy shit, fuddy-duddiness from him on you, feminine, for him to figure it out. But when he does, he's gonna get right on board. He's gonna look at this twin flame shit as a blessing. That's the best thing he has. The best connection that he has. The truest friend that he has. The truest friend that he has is you. The best thing that can happen in his life was this. I told you, your master moves subconsciously. He don't know he subconsciously came in, wanted you, got too attached, too attached, had to fall the fuck back, what Freddie Gibbs say? He say, the other girl, right about the time around 99, I met a pretty ass girl with a big behind. She had a cute waist and nice face and tight smile. She said some shit, but her ass was like, "Blah." It must have been 2000 when I met that hoe. And on the road, I used to sweat that hoe. Had to let that go. Cause mommy had me with a hell of a crush. Love lockers on the letter. Love letters in the locker. I ain't get no fuck with anybody thought about me. Cause I was all about me. Me and her side D.I.E. Like he was into her. But he was like, well, fuck her. Cause she really wasn't true. Cause she made me feel special and different. At least thought she was making me like, she made me think that I felt special and different. And that's how I lost all respect for the rest of the bitches. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a whole story. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the real, it'd be too much. You too much. You know you too much, feminine. You know, so why ain't you too much for your masculine? You know how you can be. So how you ain't gonna be that to your masculine? You know what I'm saying? It's just your masculine, like I said, gets the most effect from it. You know, feminine is something you love, something you adore, something you want. You go to it and you cling to it. Masculines do the same shit, but when they see themselves clinging to shit, they uncling to it because they know what clinging does. I told you, your masculine would rather have you hate him and remember him forever than for him to just bow out gracefully and get forgotten about you. They don't want you to forget them. Because in reality, like I said, look at all the love, all the respect, all the admiration, all the praise, all the thoughtfulness, all the fucking generous shit you did for your master. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, ain't nobody doing that shit. You feel me? And as much as he plays off, because he's doing this shit subconscious, he be she be, you know, be rocking. You know your master and do this shit, they don't know they doing this shit. Until they know they're doing this shit. That's the win. That's the victory. That's the celebration. Master knowing how their actions and behavior affects you now. The shit that they done in the past. Why it's affecting the present. And how the shit that they can do right now can help y'all in the future. Feminine. You in regards to the masculine, you got the Three of Wands. This is evolution. Once again, your masculine is here to evolve you. Turn you from Jean Grey to the Phoenix by destroying you. How does masculine destroy you? I'm telling you. They give you everything you was looking for, only to pull that shit away, only to take that shit away. They're not doing this shit intentionally. It's how the game go. It's like I said, I tell you, if you know, you know. I never switched to some funny shit. Like, this shit was the best thing that could happen to me. However, it's the worst shit that I've ever went through. It's bittersweet. It's like a double-edged sword. You know, and I stay in the game because I know the benefits of it. It changes you to a whole new creature. From Jean Grey to the Phoenix. And you upgrade. That's what this Three of Wands is for too. Really feminine. Every 2-3 years you upgrade. Every 2-3 years you get downloads. Understanding from the infinite, from the most high on how to deal with this shit. That your actions and behavior, what's that? That's, you know, things you're doing or things you've done. That's either gonna bring you good karma or bad karma, whatever you're doing. Not doing something is doing something. Not saying something is saying something. You know, whether it's subconscious or consciously. That's why, as a superhero, as a feminine, you need to be aware of what you subconsciously and consciously doing, and also be aware of just the subconscious realm anyway, so you can see how the masculine moves. Because, like I say, he's moving more subconsciously with this shit than consciously. You keep expecting a conscious reaction from a person who's moving subconsciously. You don't wake sleepwalking people. Why? Because they're in Deep Space Nine right now. They're in La La Land right now. You don't want to fucking shock them to where they end up hurting you. You know not to wake a sleeping fucking sleepwalker, but since it's your twin, you feel the need to wake them. You can't make it easy on your masculine. He's got to go through it raw and hard like you went through it. No Vaseline, nigga. Shit's real, but it's even realer for your masculine. All you gotta have is understanding and do the right thing and keep being yourself. Everything else is gonna work out. Maybe not on your time, but time nonetheless. Wrapping this up. Masculine, you in regards to yourself, we got the Ten of Swords. This is death or permanent ending. Death or permanent ending. Clarifying as the Two of Wands, which is support, survival, making ends meet, or balance. I'm gonna take it as survival, life and death. Masculine, it's a matter of life and death with you from this point on. To the older twins and shit, it's life and death. You're gonna have to change your life. And like I say, masculines, y'all master the physical, staying in shape, working out, keeping your health up, your physical up, your appearance and shit like that. Like, yeah, that shit cool in the game, but you need to start motherfucking lifting weights with your heart. You know what I'm saying? Lifting weights with some books and shit. Get some motherfucking mental endurance with your ass. You know what I'm saying? You need to step into your heart and mind, the feminine arena. You're doing good in the fucking manifestation and actions area that benefits you. Okay? You need to get more in your heart and mind. You need to evolve your heart and evolve your mind. And that's what your feminine does. She makes you look at shit different. She makes you question your whole fucking existence. What the fuck is real and what the fuck ain't. The shit your feminine is saying is not the shit you was taught. It's not the shit, you know what I'm saying, the church is teaching you. It's not the shit your dumbass friends is even talking about. That's why your feminine is saying like she just pulling shit out her ass, or she tweaking, or she in a cult, or manipulated, or weak, or whatever the fuck you try to pull on your feminine. Your feminine be everything she ain't. You can be a she be you already rocking. Masculine. It's life or death. Shit, if you want to evolve with your feminine, you're gonna have to do that shit. You want to move forward with this shit, you're gonna have to do this shit because the ball been in your court, and it's almost like it's stuck in your court. It's like your feminine just took the ball she been bouncing with, tossing back and forth with your ass for years. She took the ball, put super glue on that motherfucker, and sat it right on your key, right in the inside key. And you love basketball, and this is the only basketball in the motherfucking thing, and it's stuck. You couldn't play ball with your feminine if you wanted to, because now your problem is getting the ball rolling again. A lot of shit is dead too. What I mean by that is just some shit that's never gonna be the same. That's what happens with time. Like a deadbeat dad. Stop coming around to see your kids long enough. You're gonna be dead to them. There's gonna be no motherfucking posts when they come to them to you. It'd have been better when they was younger, when they had respect for you, when they was looking for you to come around and shit. But let enough time go by. You don't see your kids. You don't see your mom. You don't fuck with your home. Well, Wands is also your home. This is, your hometown, your family, shit like that. Motherfuckers that really know your ass. You know? A lot of shit is dead. Because you let time go by. Because you didn't give respect where respect was due. You didn't give honor where honor was due. You didn't give back that love that was given. You didn't give back that support that was given to you. It's karma when you do that. When you just take from a person and don't give back, it's karma to that. When you say you're going to do something and don't do it, it's karma to that. When you don't say nothing, that's saying something. It's karma to that. Karma. It's going to be all up in your ass. Use your final row. Feminine, you got the Fool card. Masculine, you got the Three of Cups. Fool card, feminine. You go into the future being in a whole new world like Aladdin, just a place you ain't never been in life, and it's kind of got you tweaking. I can attest because I'm going through the same shit. I'm in a new point in life where I'm very isolated and on the verge of a new life switch, life change. You know what I'm saying? Just really doing what's best for me. Some shit I ain't did my whole life. Now I'm finally living for myself. Spent a lot of time living for family, but family don't really exist anymore. I spent a lot of time, energy, and resources dedicating to so-called friends who I felt was like on the same understanding or level as me as far as like, evolution, ambition, future tense in a way. You know, everything that I've ever known is crumbled and it's dissolved. Whether that's my intake on the world, spirituality, people, places, things, a whole new world. You know? And the world is, I understand exactly what the fuck the world is. I understand exactly who people are. I know exactly who God is. I know exactly who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't what I'm confused about. I'm just confused on, like, how the world went south, how everybody went left field, like, how shit got the way it got. Shit fucked up. Shit fucked up. I'm just so. You know what I'm saying? Really moving in the world different. This is a person who, like I say, had respect for everybody, love for everybody, very on some like empathetic to people's causes and shit like that. Like now, no. You're moving different. It's a new world out here. And I gotta move in a new way. And I gotta do some new shit. And I gotta be around new people and just have newness all around, all across the board. And that shit is uncomfortable. Because feminists, you like the same old shit. You feel comfortable with people you trust and love, but it's like the people you trust and love ain't even there no more. Now it's almost like you forced. It's like moving to a new city, a new region, a new job. You're in a place where you ain't got no choice but to evolve, but to grow up, but to do shit dolo until you can get to another place. But that's the reason why you transform from Jean Grey to the fucking Phoenix. Because with these new powers, you're more powerful. You got more shit going on, and with this more shit, it's getting you ready for the now. Because if you didn't evolve, if you wasn't the Phoenix right now, you really wouldn't handle what's coming. With this twin flame shit, just with life in general, whatever God got for you. You know? There's a lot of shit you just didn't know that you know now. Now just move on actively. Masculine, final part of this message. You got the Three of Cups. This is distractions and third parties. More smoke on this is the King of Swords. So, you know, this is for divine masculines and karmic masculines, feminines been dealing with. Just masculines in general. Because of distractions and third parties, God finna step in and kind of wake your masculines up. So once again, distractions are fake ass friends who really aren't your twin flames friends, but you know, I told you, your twin flame is the shit. They don't even know they the shit. Your twin flames get exploited by their friends, by their family members. You get exploited by your friends and family, but like I said, not to the manner of your masculine, because your masculine really think they ain't shit. They really think they ain't super. Feminine, you walk around this motherfucker like your dude don't stink. You walk around this motherfucker like I am, like the great I am, nigga, king shit. Like, that's because you know your worth. That's because you have knowledge of self. You know everything. You know everything. You ain't out here looking for purpose. You ain't out here looking for yourself. You ain't out here looking for shit because most of the shit you found and mastered. You know, I tell motherfuckers all the time. If I want you to talk, I would have asked you for some help. Most of the time, you coming to me for assistance, right? All right, let me work. Every motherfucker that book me and they don't want to coach me or me coach, it's like, no, have your own platform. And for me to come holler at you about it. You got to holler at me. So, you know, can't be two teachers here. What you want to do? Huh? If I want you to talk, I'll ask you first. I'll ask you some questions. Like, for real. Hey, newness. You know? It's time for you to be a new master. These, you know, a lot of people diluted you. Like, you part of too many systems. Those are distraction systems. Like I say, church is a system. I'm a Christian psychic. Religion is the vision. I'm only a Christian because that's my family like foundation. You know, I'm black. Could be Native American. Could be a true Jew. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But what I do know is, you know, church is all I fucking got. That's our foundation. We don't get shit but that, and that's some shit in itself. That's where self-hate comes from. That institution right there. You know, it's part of the Willie Lynch shit. If you know what the Willie Lynch letter is, the church is a big chapter out that book. Used to put old people against young people, righteous against the sinners, when we all equal. God loves the sinner and the motherfucking saint. God gonna help the sinner and the saint. The sinner and the saint both have equal chances of getting to the promised land. Ain't nobody better than nobody because ain't nobody better than you. Ain't nobody better than nobody because ain't nobody better than you. We all the same. We all got a fair shake at life. We all loved by God. So ain't nobody better than nobody. Ain't no religion better than no other motherfucking religion. We all the same. We the ones confused. We the ones got it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Only one way, and that's up. What's up, God is what's up. They always should say this, Master, you distracted by systems. Every time you go to church, it makes what your divine feminists do. It teaches basically whatever your divine feminist is doing is the complete opposite of what the fuck it is. I'm a Christian psychic, and I help bring people to God all the time. All the time. That gets my jollies off. That really gets my rocks off, bringing people back to God. Hey, boom, man, I was in a dark ass place, man. You brought me back home. Man, I was fucking with this type of shit over here. You know, I got too caught up in that spirit realm, man. I'm glad you got me back here, back home, back to God. That's what I'm in it for. I'm a preacher at heart. Before a rapper, before a psychic, before any of that shit. Like, I'm a preacher. And that's what I do this shit for. Bring people back home. Then that means more than anything. Ascension, that's all I fucking care about. I just want to get you to the next phase. I don't want you to lose your soul here, or get trapped here, or stuck here. By choice, it's your personal choice to lose your soul. It's your personal choice to not ascend. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to help you ascend. I have a job to do. I'm on that. And I'm just helping people get on that shit. Point blank, period. I ain't in it for the fame. I ain't in it for the likes. I ain't in it for the subs. I ain't in it for the money. Everything I just named, don't mean shit. Lights can come up on this bench, and everything I just said is obsolete, buddy. It's all about ascension. So, masculine, you've been distracted from that. That's why God got to come through, kind of shake some shit up real quick to knock these distractions out. It's the difference between spirituality and religion. I told you religion is division, and because of this fucking division, the world will fucking end. It's World War III. Why? Because of belief systems. Motherfuckers aiming nukes at each other. Motherfuckers aiming nukes at the motherfucking nigga in the Holy Land. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just waiting to kick World War III off. Why? A base of beliefs. System of beliefs, which is religion. Or nationalism, intense pride and love for one's country. So extreme, you'll do extreme shit. Or, you know, America just thirsty as hell. Money hungry, just, I need that money. Like, whatever it is, it's all belief systems. If a person believes they're better than another group of people, then they're gonna, I don't know, create manifest destiny. Just go around taking shit because they feel like they should. That's how deep religion goes. That's how deep government goes. Nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, don't get distracted by the government, by the military, by the church. Church is just a fucking building. God is in your heart. The church is in your heart. The church is in the people around you. There's motherfuckers on the street that need God more than the motherfuckers sitting in that tabernacle playing. You know what I'm saying? Really know who the government is and what they're about and what the fuck they on. Know who the 1 or 2%ers are. Like, nigga, no shit. No shit. It's the time, you know. It's the time to be distracted, Maslin. There's too much information out here for you to be getting to not be getting that shit. Yo, Maslin just sit back and drop jewels all day. Pick some up. Because by doing that, it's going to help. That's the message I got. I'm going to holler at y'all in a minute. If you need readings, holla. I'm around.